Hello, everybody. Okay, sorry, I think that's fine. So looks like we need to switch up the tracker key here. But our runners are off. We have a 4-way hype match for you guys. Kalravit versus Sloaters. Glacia Souza versus FenixDown. I need to fix a few things real quick. Going to change the keys first and foremost. Unless that's already been done. Are the keys okay? And we get Space Jump as our first item. Very nice. Looks like the keys are good. Nice. Also need to pick someone for volume. We're probably going to choose Sloaters here, so let's get their feed going. And a power bomb pack. There we go. Looks like we got the race off just in time. Maybe a few minutes late, but we got some power bomb pack. We have both Kalravit and Sloaters and, well, really all of our runners going to make that Billy Mays check. We got 2 items here. Could be incredibly useful. I do need to update the wins, as this is a match 1 versus Kalravit. Oh my gosh, and we have a gravity suit. What a fine, and spring ball. Yo, okay, so that's nice. I love me some spring ball. So both gravity and spring ball, some really good items to start off the seed here, and a missile pack down at Awakening Missiles. Our runners are looking to be all pretty close to each other. Kalravit's just lagging a little bit behind FenixDown, as Sloaters is making their way out of Awakening Missiles here. And Sloaters is going to check the item to the right here. Is this, actually, hold on a second. One moment. This is match 1 against FenixDown and Glacio as well. And an E-Tank to the left of Morph. So let's fix that. Okay. Very nice. So, where is Varia gonna be? That's gonna be an interesting find for our runners, I'd say. Now, this is looking to be a pretty fantastic seed already. As Kalravit's going to move down into the below Mother Brain room, which is going to be a super missile. And Sloaters is going to be making their way into Bomb Chorizo. We'll be the first to check this item, as Kalravit is making their way up the climb. Looks like all of our runners are pretty. Yeah, so the Kalravit, Glacio Souza, and FenixDown, I think this is going to be a really good 3-way match hype we got going on right here. It's a real toss-up between these 3 runners, I'd say. as both Glacio and Kalravit make it out of the climb, are going to be heading up also to check the... so Glacio has a power bomb, which means they skipped the morph ball to the left. That could be an interesting play. It gives them X-ray scope. So that's now 1/3 of 1/3 of words are hard. Microwave beam. And Kalravit, or excuse me, Sloaters also managed to pick up the X-ray as well. They're already going to be able to make their way down to Green Brinstar. So our runners, Kalravit and Sloaters, have all 3 of their matches scheduled today. So we will see at least 2 matches for sure. Depending on what happens here, could see a 3rd, as Kalravit's going to be moving in and picking up their X-ray scope as well. So all of our runners have X-ray scope now, except Phoenix, who elected to skip that. And this is actually an interesting check here. This is something none of our runners have done. It looks like Glacio might be making the same play here, but both Kalravit and Sloaters skipped this check here. And it's just a super pack. That could have been an amazing play. And welcome everyone. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Again, this is the winners round 2, match 1 between Kalravit and Sloaters, and this is the alternative winners bracket, round 2, match 1 versus Glacio, Souza, and FenixDown. So we also have another match going on Speedrunners Arena 2, and we will have some matches running on Speedrunners Arena 3, depending on how matches line up and whatnot. But a lot of matches today, at least 10, and then possibly more depending on how some matches go. Ooh, and high jump boots for Sloaters, already with gravity, spring ball, space jump, and high jump boots. That's a very nice find. And we get Kalravit doing a gauntlet check. 10 power bombs, pretty good play. This is something Sloaters did not do, so this could definitely pay off for Kalravit. One thing that's important to note, this is out of logic. Logically speaking, you need screw attack for this to be in logic. So Glacio Souza is also making that play. Mic muted. Oh, can you guys hear me? Oh, I was like, wait, what? So we got the triple gauntlet check here. As Sloater continues to make their way down into the basement, and we have Super Pack and a Missile Pack, which we already saw Sloaters check. But we got some really, like I said, really close matches here between our 3 runners outside of Sloaters here, who's just kind of tearing their way through. Look at this work on the basement here. Very nice. We're going to move up to see what the Edekun's item is. As our runners, as well, Phoenix and Kalravit are going to make their way down into Green Brinstar, going to be able to pick up their high jump boots. Oh, Kalravit's going to go back up. Oh, of course. We have to check Terminator. Excuse me. They elected to do early gauntlet. Oh, and they're going to continue on. They might be thinking Kachiri power bombs here, as Glacio makes their way out of... Oh, wait, I'm going to be moving to the back of Gauntlet to pick up their power bomb. Excuse me, Super Pack and Missile Pack. FenixDown moving into Green Brinstar for the first time, going to pick up their charge beam. They're going to be very excited about that. It's very nice finding charge early on, so you don't have to spend time looking for ammo. We don't have any beams yet, so just charge by itself can be kind of scary. If you get to the point where you're in well, go mode. Can be kind of scary to think about having to do Mother Brain with limited beams. And yeah, so Kalravit is going to be making that play on Kachiri Power Bombs, which honestly, had this been an item, this really, really could have paid off for Kalravit here. But we already know it's just a super pack. Glacia Souza is making their way down to Green Brinstar as well, as Phoenix is making their way out of early supers, going to go pick up their charge beam as Kalravit sees, okay, just a super pack. Sloaters, okay, Sloaters had an E-Tank. It looked like Sloaters did not have an E-Tank there. I thought they went in with 20, got down to 26 health there, but it's all good. And just an E-Tank. Lots going on. Runners are doing a bunch of different things here, and all in different orders. So really exciting, as Phoenix also going to be moving down into the basement. Misses the moonfall. So it was kind of just a slow fall there. And we get a Spore Spawn skip by Sloaters. This will be our first check here. Ooh, Kalravit is going to make the play to wreck ship. That's my dude. Just a missile pack there for Sloaters. You see, wreck ship right now is very much in logic. We have both space boots. What space boots? What did I just say? Space jump. Space boost. Space jump and gravity. So gravity puts wreck ship in logic from Forgotten Highway, and space jump just puts wreck ship in logic just right now. So very, 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 very interesting logic. Very, very interesting routing choice here by Kalravit. Really has some good ammo, good health, gravity suit. So definitely going to be able to. This might pay off. Another super pack. Sloaters is going to skip it. They're at 35. That's a good number to stick at, and especially having charge beam. You're pretty much good for Ridley or anything like that. Yeah, Kalravit's going to pick this item up. Being at 15 missiles is definitely a lot better. They don't have charge, so they're going to be picking up a lot more miners than our other runners. All of our runners do have charge now, so we're going to see less and less miner pickups by our 3 runners. So Slaughter's actually going to be making their way up here. As Kalravit's going to be making their way into Fantoon, which will be our first boss fight. One thing that's different about Sloaters here is they're going to be able to check the upper red tower locations. We got 2 items at Alpha Power Bombs and an item at Beta Power Bombs. Okay, so FenixDown needs to be really careful here. There we go. Okay, just a missile pack. Kalravit's going to be starting their Fantoon fight. Probably going to use Doppler method here. They got really nice ammo count. Misses the open there. Beginning of the eye. We're going to see our runners sink up here on the top a little bit, as Sloaters is ultimately going to be making their way into wreck ship. I'm curious if they will elect to check the front of Gauntlet before making their way to wreck ship. It's possible. Ooh, a super pack. Sloaters is going to say nope to that. And Kalravit's now out of missiles, which makes things a little bit... Where's Sloaters going? Ah, okay. That makes more sense. Yes, definitely wants to. Oh, so it looks like they're going to go right into wreck ship if they're farming for power arms here. And Glacia Souza is going to make their way into Pink Brinstar. Just lagging maybe a few minutes behind, not too much behind FenixDown here, who needs to be careful coming into this room. Only 97 health. Okay. Looks like we got a ghost tracker somewhere. And Fantoon is down. Very nicely done by Kalravit there, as Sloaters is going to be making their way into Wreck Ship. So we're going to see what Wreck Ship has in store for our runners today. Sloater picks up their E-Tank. As Glacio's setting up for the Spore Spawn skip. And Phoenix is going to be making their way out into the Green Hill Zone 2, which we know is a super pack. Sloaters is making their way through Wreck Ship here. We're going to get our first look at the Wreck Ship item, and it's the Plasma Beam. Okay, so we are now... Oh, we are now completely in microwave potential. So Sloaters is going to be able to microwave from here on out. Kalravit will most likely also be picking up their charge beam relatively soon once they leave Wreck Ship, depending on what they find here. Sloaters is going to be taking on Fantoon, as Phoenix is also going to be making the play to go up. We have Gravity, we have Space Jump, and we have 3 E-Tanks. Oh, okay. So I was Phoenix debating all of us. Oh, I take that back. Good forward thinking. Power bomb there. As Glacio gets the Wave Gate glitch, is going to be getting their second E-Tank. The reason why they're down 1 E-Tank is they skipped the item at to the left of Morphball. Very wonderful job by Sloaters on that Fantoon kill. One thing I've noticed Sloaters do, they tend to skip this item here. The one that Kalravit's checking. I noticed them do that, and they're... Oh my! Sloaters. Okay, this could be huge if Sloaters really decides to skip this item, because I've seen them do it before. It's just one of those items that's a super... Oh, that's a very astute, ladies and gentlemen. This... this could be a situation. That's amazing. So FenixDown is definitely going to be happy that they made the decision to go up. Kalravit's probably feeling really nice, but with that, once... Oh man, that might not work in Kalravit's favor, because if I was Kalravit, I would immediately be going to Lower Norfair with this item loadout. Just find another super pack, and I'd be good to go. I would probably skip out on the rest of Wreck Ship too. I'm only at 10 power bombs. I just need another 5 if I don't find ice. But this is very interesting territory to be in, because you're basically one item from really true go mode, and you got basically the entire world as your oyster. So here we go. Does Sloater make the... Oh, okay. Sloaters is indeed making the play to check. Definitely going to be excited and happy that they did this. So Glacio, finally making their way out of Pink Brinstar here, is going to make the decision to go up or down, which we'll find out exactly in a few minutes here. FenixDown is going to be making their way. Looks like they're going to refill at the ship, as Sloater picks up their Varia and is going to be moving onward. Ooh, we got Screw Attack in the back of Wreck Ship here. That's unfortunate. I really like having Space Jump and Screw Attack to go down into Lower Norfair with. Sloaters is very much capable of finishing this seed right now. They just need another power bomb pack, because they can most definitely Crystal Flash clip. We might see... Oh yeah, Sloaters is just saying nope to everything. This is a good play by Sloaters. We're gonna see what Kalravit finds here, but this is definitely a heads up play. Sloaters definitely doesn't need really anything else except maybe another powerbomb pack to Crystal Flash clip. But so really the first thing that's if they find speed, ice, or another powerbomb pack, they're basically done. So this is going to be very fast seed for them. But I see them probably just skipping right down to Lower Norfair, and then working a route on their way out. But if I was in Sloaters' situation, knowing the Crystal Flash clip, just look for, you have so many opportunities right now to find either ice, speed, or another powerbomb pack. So this is looking real good for Sloaters. We'll see what they find first. And we're going to get our first check at X-Ray over here by Glossio Sosa, as FenixDown's making their way also to Wreck Ship. I'm curious if Glossio elects to come back upwards, because going down is definitely going to hurt them, knowing how stacked Wreck Ship was with Varia. And Sloaters is also going to check X-Ray. Oh man. So it was absolutely nothing. This was a really, really good heads-up play by Sloaters here. Just absolutely nothing in the later half of Wreck Ship here. So that saved Sloaters quite a bit of time. But yeah, Kalravit is, I mean, all things considered, not entirely too far behind. It's unfortunate that Cal wasn't able to get the charge beam, so they're going to have to pick up a lot more miners until they find that charge beam. Kalravit's going to pick up that missile, that E-Tank. Was sitting at 3. Kind of scary. It's definitely doable, definitely by someone like Sloaters, but 4 tanks is a good, comfortable number to have. And we're going to start getting our first checks here, and Glossio Souza did decide to go down. It's going to be unfortunate. That might even lead them into Meridia. Oh man, they could do so many different things now. They could do basically a full Upper Norfair clear. They could do a full Meridia clear, looking for that Varia suit. So this is definitely, it's one of those things. Like this is rando, right? You kind of got to make the decisions. Honestly, going up could have been the wrong decision. That's what's so interesting about randomizer, right? And so this is kind of what I was talking about. Kalravit's going to need to be picking up a ton of more. Basically every super pack that they come across, they're probably going to be picking it up. But FenixDown is looking to be maybe 1 or 2 more rounds away from taking out Fantoon. Looks like they're trying to set up for Dopplers, as Sloaters is going to be making their way into Kraid. As Kalravit's going to be doing their red tower cleanup. Glossio Souza is also moving into Kraid's going to get there a little bit sooner than Sloaters here. We're going to check. We'll see if our runners can do the Kraid quick kill. They do have charge. There are a few methods to do Kraid quick kill. Typically I like the charge and 4 supers. That's really nice. Another super pack. So yeah, Sloaters is, as I mentioned before, going to be looking for one of 3 items. Another powerbomb pack, ice beam, or speed booster. Any one of those, of course, ice or speed. Well, really ice being the top item to find. That'll probably be the best item that Sloaters can find. You can get through Botswoon, you get to Botswoon, and you can get through Torian just fine. Speed would be the next best. And then, of course, a powerbomb pack would also be okay if you're comfortable with Crystal Flash, which I know Sloaters definitely is. And Sloaters gets the Missile 3 Super. That was very nice. And Glossio also, I believe, got the Kraid quick kill as well. But Sloaters is already catching up to Glossio here. Just pure movement. It's very, very clean. FenixDown's going to be checking the right side Wreck Ship here, which I believe was a was Plasma Beam. And Kalravit's also making their way. So again, I mean, all things considered, Kalravit isn't really that much behind, but this is kind of what I was worried about. This is what I mentioned. The moment that Kalravit found area, there was really no reason to go back to pink Brinstar, pink and green Brinstar. Just no reason. You're basically in ammo mode from this point, and finding ice or speed. But this is obviously the right play by Kalravit. It's just unfortunate that Charge Beam is located in green Brinstar. But yeah, Kalravit is not doing too bad sticking with Sloaters here. Making a lot of really good plays. Had they skipped out on all of top of Wreck Ship, that definitely would have helped them. Ooh, and FenixDown's going to be moving into Wreck Ship E-Tank, going to find their Varia. And that'll put all 3 of our runners at Varia. Another super pack for Glacio. So yeah, so Kalravit's definitely going to be able to run into enough ammo here. Not going to even need charge at that point. Misses Kraid quick kill. That can happen when you're rusty. Sloaters is going to head back up here. Doesn't have speed, so it's going to have to go through the cathedral, which could have our speed booster. It's one of those things. Seeds like this, when both speed and ice are missing, it's literally the reason why I spend hours a day just grinding crystal flash clipping, because SMRAT seeds really like to just stash speed and ice and just like keep them away from runners for a very long time. And so if I'm given the opportunity, I will try to make the play for crystal flashing, because it might be a while until we find. Yeah, that's also bad. Speed locking ice. Yeah, Kalravit's only 2 to 3 super packs away from really being good. Sloaters is going to be making their way across to Bubble Mountain here. Glacio Souza's checking ice, going to be going down to check Crumble Shaft, and then also making their way over to Bubble Mountain. They will most likely not be making their way over to Bubble Mountain. They do not have Varia, so at that point, which is kind of an interesting call for Glacio Souza to be doing hell runs here. They might elect to continue doing hell runs. But for those of you who are new to this, hell runs are not in logic. So everyone has checked X-ray except Cal. Oh yeah. So Sloaters is going to check this. Okay, so this is actually a really good check here by Sloaters. There's 3 items here. I typically like to check this spot too. I'm not going to commit to Crystal Flash clip until I've at least checked this spot here, because there's 3 checks. It looks like he's definitely prepping up for it. Double missile pack. So yeah, we definitely might be seeing a Crystal Flash clip here. With 25, that's going to be a good 14 attempts, if I did my math correctly. Oh, Sloaters is going to continue on looking. Glacio Souza, man, unfortunately they're gonna have to go all the way back up the Wreck Ship. They're gonna realize the unfortunate. Oh, never mind. Oof. Yeah. Okay. So this is kind of what I was worried about as well. I mean, it's not a bad play. Like, not a bad play at all. Like I said, randomizer, anything can be anywhere. And with finding gravity as early as you do, that just puts so much in logic so fast. Oh my, Sloaters with the just absolutely monster play there. That is huge. Again, ice definitely being the best of the 3 items to find. You can do ice clip, you can kill the Metroids, and you can do ice clip, Zeb skip. But now Sloaters is still checking stuff. I'm curious what they might be looking for. Kalravit's gonna be making the play down to lower Norfair. So Kalravit's just gonna skip out on everything. Like this is really interesting play by Kalravit here. I like this, but I am really curious what exactly Sloaters is looking for. But wow, we really do have a race on our hands because Kalravit's good for ammo. The one difference here is Kalravit, I know, cannot do the Crystal Flash clip, so they would probably, thankfully, if they elect to check that speed booster location, which is right coming out of, oh man, so much can happen here, but this is really interesting as Phoenix is making their way out of wreck ship with their newly acquired Various suit is going to be making their way down into Bubble Mountain and doing the checks there as well. And Glacia Souza is... okay. So, just did a few of the Meridia checks before making their way up to wreck ship here. Going to clear out Upper Red Tower before making their way to wreck ship. It's going to be very heartbroken to find the Various suit chilling in wreck ship. Yeah, I'm having a hard time. It looks like Glacia Souza has 15 power bombs. Oh, you're saying does Glacia Souza have high jump boots? That's a good question. High jump boots were in early supers, and I think the only runners who have not checked that, the only runner that hasn't checked that is Kalravit. So Kalravit does not have high jump, does not have charge beam, and we got a complete sync here by Kalravit and Sloaters here. Again, really, honestly, I mean, definitely not in the best position, but it's definitely close. The only problem here is Sloaters is really in a good go mode, whereas Kalravit is not. But wow, that was a really fast amphitheater by Sloaters there. Just look at him go. Gonna skip out on the save. One tank. Yeah, Sloaters' movement is top notch. Definitely world best in Rando right now. Really, really untouchable. Very, very good runner. Glacia Souza is going to be making their way into wreck ship here as Phoenix is going to continue down. I believe this is a E-tank, if I'm not mistaken. No, just a missile pack for FenixDown as Glacia Souza picks up their E-tank. And look at this, Sloaters using charge shots and X-ray to X-ray kill the, or to microwave kill the pirates. So this could be kind of scary here for Sloaters. One tank will most likely do a little bit of farming. Having charge ice plasma, it's a pretty good beam combination. Ooh, Kalravit needs to be really careful. Sitting at 90 health as Glacia Souza sees a missile pack there. Is going to be fighting Fantoon here in a little bit. And here we go. Sloaters is off as Phoenix is going to be moving into Kraid. We'll see if we have 3 simultaneous boss fights here, about to be 4 if Kalravit can get there quick enough. 2, we have a Kraid, a Fantoon, a Ridley, and a pre-Ridley right now. So this is fun. Looks like Phoenix is gonna go for the charge 4 supers. That's my favorite setup, and gets it. Very nicely done. Sloaters takes a little bit of a spank there. Needs to be careful. Oof, really needs to be careful, and gets the kill. Very nicely done by Sloaters. Looks like Glacio's setting up for some Doppler here. Manipulates the movement just right, but was not quick enough to start that. Ooh, shoots a super. Thankfully, they have charge. They're going to be able to use the invincibility frames from their pseudo screws here to save themselves from the flames, but that enrage definitely cost them some time here, as it looks like Kalravit's looks like they're really worried about ammo and health count here. 54 supers, you can miss quite a few. It takes exactly 30 supers, and every super is a 6 missiles. FenixDown making their way into the business center for the very first time. Yeah, Kalravit's gonna need to put 30 supers into the stomach of Ridley here. Very nice pogo setup. Sloaters is gonna be making their way through the lower Norfair escape. I'm curious if I see them probably checking the item to the right before you leave, and also the very final item as well. They're really close. We'll see what they elect to do here. And Glacio's is going to run into their plasma beam. Yeah, okay, just as I thought. Sloaters are going to check that item real quick. And going to check the item, most likely here to the left. Or not, just going to skip right on through it. Very clean. And Glacio's has their plasma beam. FenixDown's going to be moving into Bubble Mountain. And Kalravit's beginning their escape. So Kalravit is really on a really good pace here. They're going to be making their way through Frog Speedway. Probably going to give FenixDown a little high five here. And Glacio's going to save before heading to the wreck ship E-Tank. It's a typical play. If it's nothing, you reset. But Glacio's definitely not going to want to reset here. We'll find the Varia. And yeah, that definitely was the difference in the race here between FenixDown. Glacio is a very good runner, so I could definitely see this going to a match 3. But it's still not over yet. Glacio Souza could elect to completely skip out on the rest of Wreck Ship and make their way down, but there it is. Very astute for Glacio Souza, as Kalravit's going to continue to make their way out. They might check Firefly here. They're going to skip it. I mean, honestly, it's a good play, but missing both ice and speed might not be a completely... Unless they, like, surprise us all and no Crystal Flash clip. Which, honestly, knowing Cal, they like to learn some obscure tech in the darkness and then bust it out in races like this. Alright, so I'm curious, where do you guys think Speed Booster is? I'm thinking somewhere maybe in the sand pits? Maybe at the beach? Alright, so Sloaters setting up for a ice clip. Gets it very nice. Kalravit's gonna pick up that super pack. Definitely puts them in a really good range as Phoenix finds bombs. So bombs are nice. They haven't been down to Lower Norfair yet. Looks like that's where they're heading. Ooh, we're gonna get our first check here at this item. And it's a super pack. Definitely gonna pick that up. Sloaters is going to go for the Dragon kill here. He's gonna be able to do microwave, which is gonna be super nice. Yeah, Kalravit needs to be really careful here because these key hunters do way too much damage. And they're very scary. And here we go. Sloaters is going to move into the fight. Not having high jump boots, it's a little awkward trying to jump up there. So where's our speed booster? Alright, Sloaters setting up for a microwave kill here. Gonna lean down here. When Dragon Death is activated, it will stand Samus up. Is that even hitting? Ah, okay. Very nice. It wasn't blinking. That was really weird. This is looking to be about a 51, 52-ish. This is really fast. Could very well break the record, which is currently, I believe the current record's a 53. Let me check. The current record is a 53-33 by Hero82. So that's definitely fast. I guess not counting the qualifier. But yes, definitely, Sloaters set a 49 in the qualifier race, which was insane. Alright, so Phoenix gonna be heading down into Ridley here. Gotta make their way through the wasteland in the Pirates' Room as Sloaters is making their way to Torian. Kalravit still looking for a way across to Botswoon. Oh no, the qualifier definitely counts. I just don't actually see it added to the list. Interesting. Yeah, Glacio, that was a tough spot to have a Various suit, for sure. If all goes well, I think we might. Glacio and Phoenix also have their match 2 scheduled. It could be possible that we just basically load this right up again for a 4-way between the same runners, which would be really helpful, really nice. And I believe the Whale versus Rasu match 2 will happen on Speedrunners Arena 2 as well. And then we still got some more matches today as well, which is going to be awesome. And yeah, Wreck Ship Reserve was Varia. Yeah, and Glacio elected to go down and kind of full cleared a lot of stuff, even did some hell runs. Yeah, excuse me, Wreck Ship E-Tank. Wreck Ship E-Tank, sorry. I read Darkred's comment and I ran with it. Darkred bamboozled me. Yeah, definitely at Wreck Ship E-Tank. We still have yet to find speed. It's probably somewhere in Meridia. We've basically full cleared the entire game outside of speed locked locations. And Ridley's down for Phoenix. And speaking of the devil, there is Hero 82, the current, well, if we don't count the qualifier, the current leader of PBs. So welcome to them. Sloaters making their way. This is the benefit of finding ice as one of the 3 items that we're looking for. Going to be able to make their way very quickly through Torian here. A lot of door transitions going on here. Phoenix is going to be making their way out of the escape. Glacio is going to continue clearing out Bubble Mountain. Just really looking for either speed or ice. Phoenix is in go mode. They're going to be able to go right to Dragon, take care of business as Kalravit. Where are they? Are they in? Oh. This is interesting. Does Kalravit know the Crystal Flash clip? Is this what I'm seeing right now? This is... Okay. Oh no. Just the realization, knowing, oh man, I can't get across. This was a good check here by Cal. Oh man, they checked everything above Bubble Mountain except speed, which is where our ice beam was. But it's okay. I really do think speed's gonna be here in either left or right side sandpit. So all is gonna be okay for Cal here. It should be. There's really not a lot of locations left. There's a double supers. Gonna get a reset here and gonna check right side as Sloaters gets the ice clip. Very nicely done. Definitely looking like a low time here for sure. It's just one of those things, like, Cal checked everything except the one location that would have made the difference here, but I do think that I really do think that Cal's gonna run the speed booster here. We're dwindling on locations where it can be. Kalravit, Sloaters at the Mother Brain fight. Needs to be careful. 4 tanks. I think they have a reserve, so should be okay. Don't want to get hit by a catch-up. And there it is. Speed booster for Kalravit. Very nice find. That's gonna do wonders for them. This is gonna be a really close match between Phoenix and Kalravit here. Phoenix is not gonna be checking that location. So they're probably gonna go right to. Okay, he needs to be careful. For some reason, those baby dragons, they do way too much damage. They do so much damage. Okay, should be good now. Glacio making their way through Lower North Era. Gonna be heading to their boss fight again. They're also missing either ice or speed. Yes, that is definitely the hardest part of Nintendo Power Percent because of the Avers. I think of the 5 runs I've done of Nintendo Power Percent, 3 of them I've died to an Ever. Oh, so Sloaters is going to be finishing up here, definitely looking like a low 53, high 52, maybe more on the 53 side, but very, very, very good run overall by Sloaters, making that Cosmic Brain play to check ice, excuse me, to check Speed Booster, which where our Ice Beam was. And Kalravit still making checks here. Ooh, this is going to give FenixDown a chance to catch up. This is going to be a really close fit. Oh, man, really low health here by Cal. Needs to be careful. These crabs do quite a bit of damage, even with suits. Oh, we're going to get like a super sync right here, I think, from our runners because, like I mentioned, FenixDown is just going to skip all the way through everything. Is Cal going to pick this super? Okay, yeah, this is going to get really close. Cal's going for the super pack as, oh wait, where's Phoenix? Phoenix? Okay, probably going for the Sloaters refill. Yeah, at 51 health, it's kind of cool, you know, the refill that, you know, the player that this refill's named after is actually racing in the race. That's kind of a shout out there. Not a bad play. It would probably take longer to farm for the health, and if you're not comfortable with movement or a Dragon, then not a bad play overall. But that's definitely going to make things a little bit easier for Kalravit. The Sloaters refill against Sloaters. Yeah, that's right. And yeah, so Sloaters is going to be making their way out. It's definitely going to be a 53, really low 53. And if all things go well, this will be the new top time. Hero having a 53-53. This still actually could be a 52. Really, really, really high 52 or a super low 53. But this will be the new time, top time. This could be a 52. Floaters' movements is just too butter. Okay. Come on, Sloaters, you can do it. 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. All right, there it is. And with an official SRL time of 52:59, Sloaters has finished in first place. Very, very, very big GG to Sloaters. We'll probably be they'll be taking a little break as Kalravit finishes up, and we'll be ready to launch match number 2. But let's take a look here. Phoenix is checking Mama Turtle as Kalravit is now moving towards Dragon. Curious what they might be looking for. Their supers look pretty good. They got charge, ice. Might be looking maybe to score speed booster there. It's possible they may not be comfortable with their ice clips. Anything can happen, but a very big GG. We're gonna see if they can come in for an interview, possibly. Definitely option. Yeah, big GG to Sloaters. All right, Phoenix is going for the clip here. It's a very good trick to learn. Just want to kind of jump and hold down and get yourself lodged in to the tile there. Having a little bit of an issue. Very nice Dragon kill by Kalravit, who's going to be making their way to Torian now. This is also going to be a really good time for Kalravit. Yeah, so Phoenix trying to work on Botswoon here has a really bad hitbox. I'm really bad at Botswoon as well. As Glacio is going to be making their way out of Lower Norfair. Words escaped me. Still missing ice. We'll see if they elect to check Speed Booster, which would give them Ice Beam. As we know, Kalravit skipped that location, but thankfully they managed to find Speed Booster. So without Speed Booster, oh wow. Curious if they're thinking about picking up this. Yeah, okay. They were thinking about picking up this super pack here. So that's probably why they didn't Speed Booster through. Yeah, Sloaters finished. GG to them. Phoenix down again, not too far behind. Can definitely make this interesting. Kalravit does have the power bombs. The cool thing about the next tournament is we'll probably use the results or feedback from this tournament. We still got a lot of work to do to figure out how we want to do like seeding and whatnot. But really, any way you do seeding, there's pros and cons. So it's just really about what works the best for a situation like this. And with this many contestants, with 88 contestants, group stages would have been real long. Glacio's, of course, gonna make these checks here. We know there's really nothing here. But they don't know that, and so they're gonna be looking for speed or ice. And Phoenix putting in some supers into the belly of Phoenix. And this should be the final few supers. Boom, boom, done. Very nicely done by Phoenix, as Kalravit's going to be continuing making their way to Torian. Should be about a 103, 102, which is a nice time. Phoenix now not too far behind. Glacio's continuing making their way out of Lower Norfair. Oh, you mean like only a certain amount of people would get into the bracket? So overall, it might be the same amount of time, just with groups, 4 people per group, 4 matches, and then a certain amount of people would make a bracket. Let's see how that would ultimately maybe end up being the same amount of time, but would also be a good opportunity for people to have more matches. I don't know. We'll definitely think about it, and we're definitely open to whatever would be best for the community. So as I mentioned before, this is round 2 winners bracket between Kalravit, Sloaters, match 1. So match 2 will be starting immediately after this. Glacio, Souza, and FenixDown is in the alternative winners bracket, round 2. This is also match 1, and if all things go well, we might put these 4 runners on again for another 4-way. And Phoenix Down gonna be making their way to Turian, not too far behind. Kalravit moves into their next Metroid room here. It's gonna be a lot quicker for Phoenix here. Yeah, an RBO tourney is actually looking more likely following this one for sure. We had actually a lot of interest into it. A lot of interest for an RBO tourney, and I think it would be really cool. The cool thing about the RBO tourney is it would be relatively small, so it wouldn't last. You know, it would be quick. It'd be really hype, and we'd see some really cool matchups. And I guess we should probably mention the organizers and I are working on I guess you could call it a meme relay of sorts. There will be 4 categories, 3 categories from the leaderboard, and I believe 1 that we will add ourselves. And any amount of teams can sign up for it. You just need to find 4 people, and then you kind of deviate the categories between yourselves. We have a pretty hype exhibition match upcoming that is going to feature one of those categories that one of the admins here came up with. So I hope you guys are really looking forward to that. I won't say any more. It's not been scheduled yet. We're still working on scheduling. But it's going to feature one of the categories that's going to be in the meme relay. So tell all your friends, get some people together, and prepare yourself for the announcement of that relay. So again, it's going to be 4 categories from the extended leaderboard category. Well, 3 from the extended leaderboard category plus 1. So we're looking forward to that as well. Ooh, Phoenix gets grabbed. It's always a bad feeling when you get grabbed when you have ice. It's just a smack in the face. Glacio Souza is going to be making their way up to Dragon here. Kalravit's moving into Mother Brain. This is a really close matchup, man. If Phoenix hadn't gotten grabbed, this could be even closer. This is going to be a tight finish. Kalravit definitely having the upper hand here with having speed, although Phoenix is going to be able to do Zeb skip, but it's looking more like in Kalravit's favor right now. Yeah, but this extended category relay, or meme relay, however you want to call it, whichever one you feel most comfortable calling, it's something, you know, we kind of want to do stuff here that's fun and new and exciting, and like there's really never, I don't think there's ever been an RBO tournament, and if there has, I mean, I haven't seen it, and it might have been a while since one's been done, so I think it'd be cool to give some love to a category like that. Phoenix down, Crystal Flash Crystal Flash after getting grabbed there by the baby. Yeah, that's what I was thinking here. Only during multi. So to have like a real legit hosted RBO tournament would be super cool. And if we could get people like Ponk and Shiny Zinni, and that would be super dope. And gonna get a very interesting setup for the Zeb skip. Misses it though. Gonna have to reset the. Gonna elect to or exclude them. Gonna have to switch to supers here. Misses the Zeb skip. Decides not to reset the room. Just go on through it. They have enough ammo. Definitely don't need to worry about resetting or anything like that. Probably should switch some audio here. There we go. We get a moonfall into pre-Dragon here, as Kalravit is going to be moving into Mother Brain 3 as Phoenix gets into the catch-up phase. This is really close. But again, Kalravit with the speed booster, that's definitely going to make the difference here. Oof. Mother Brain's like, I'm gonna eat ya. Glacio Souza's going for the X-ray microwave kill here and gets it on the second go around. And that's it. Kalravit is gonna be heading into the escape. Perfect entrance. Okay. And Glacio Souza's going to be heading. Okay, so here's a really important. Oh, wait a minute. Does Glacio Souza have ice? Yeah, looks like it. Ice was at Speed Booster, and Speed Booster was at left side sandpit. Wait, does? So. And Kalravit's out of the climb, gonna be making their way to the ship. Again, this was match 1. We got match 2 following this. FenixDown Glacio Souza was also in match 1, and their match will also be following. I'm gonna talk with both of the runners here to see if Kalravit's gonna save the animals. Very nice. What a guy. So yeah, Kalravit never found high jump boots, never found charge, never found ice. Yeah, this is gonna be a really close finish. FenixDown's gonna be wondering like, what the heck? And okay, with an official SRL time of 1 hour 9 and 20, Kalravit has finished in second place. So GG to Kalravit. Sloaters was able to really just use their solid movement to really pull ahead in this one. But it is randomizer. You can make plays, find really important items that can give you an advantage. We'll see where it goes from here as Phoenix also makes their way out of the climb. right, so I have confirmation from Phoenix Down that they would be interested in doing another 4-way on the. So we'll wait for Glacio Souza to finish up here, and we will get that set up. So it looks like I will roll another seed. Hope this one's real good. $7.17. Yeah, maybe. Getting the seeds sent to our runners. Kalravit says, not gonna lie, that was intense. I forgot you needed speed or ice to get to Dragon. That explains everything. We thought you were going for the crystal flash clip. Okay, one moment. Okay, I'm just sending this so I have it someplace dark, that DM I sent you. Okay, I'm just sending this so I have it someplace dark, that DM I sent you. Okay. Making a new room. Runners are going to get set up. Looks like Sloaters is already ready to go. We're actually going to just end the stream and bring it right back up to make VODs a lot easier for our VODers. But so that'll only last like 2 seconds. Got to make a new room here. Runners have the seed. The new room is open. We're moving right along. Okay. I'm going to end the stream real quick. We'll be right back.